Hiya, Hazel from Pink Frog. I just wanted to share with you an absolute bargain available on the Pink Frog website. So I'm going to flip you and show you all about it. So here we have it. This is your Nellie's Choice stamping platform. They are, for those of you that own a platform will know where I'm coming from. Those of you that haven't got one, you need one. It makes stamping so easy. So the deal is you get the platform with the magnets. You get 2 magnets in there. And what Pink Frog are doing is they're giving you 60 sheets of watercolour card. This is Pink Frog watercolour card, and I can tell you it is exceptional to use. It's 12.5 centimetres by 21. That's equivalent to £12 worth of watercolour card, absolutely free when you purchase the platform. It's going to cost you £20, free postage, free cardstock. What could be better? Let me show you a little bit about how it works. So here's mine. So it's a nice sturdy platform. You've got the Perspex lid. It comes with magnets, 2 of them, and you've got a little foam sheet here. So if you were using your polymer stamps, you'd keep that in. If your stamps had got that foam backing, you'd take that out, and this is still magnetised then at the bottom. So I'm going to show you a few quick things that you can do using polymer stamps. So I'll take some of my free watercolour card and I'll pop it. I'm just going to place that into the corner of my platform. Pin that down with my magnets, and then I'm just going to choose some random colours to stamp this up with. I'm going to go Seedless Preserves, Blueprint Sketch and Mermaid Lagoon. So I'm going to take my stamp face down and position where I would like it on my cardstock. So I'm happy with it to be there. I'm then going to shut my platform, and the stamp then sticks up onto this part here. So I'm just going to turn that round so that you can see that. I'm now going to take my Distress Oxides and I'm just going to ink a few. What I'm going to do is do a rainbow stamp, because I know that this is impossible to do without a stamping platform. So I'm going to stamp that down, and that's just giving me a little bit there. So I'm going to continue down with the second colour, and I'm going to stamp that one down as well. And you can see that every time you stamp it down, it's going in exactly the same place. And then we'll add some more of that blue. Now you can use your blending tools to blend the inks in as well if you wanted to have a more subtle line. For instance, you know I'm not going to have a pad to hand. If I was just to pad that over, that softens that down. But can you see I've got that lovely rainbow of colours? So from there I could do 2 things. I could leave it as it is, or I could spritz that down with water, let it all seep out, and then you can go in and dry that. So what this is doing, just seeping the colour out, adding a little bit of interest. What we'll do is, because we haven't moved the card or the platform, the stamp, we can go back in and stamp that now with a black VersaFine over the top. So we'll just ink up the stamp, and then we will just stamp down, and that puts all of that lovely detail back in. And then you can go in with a water brush and some ink if you wanted to, and you could highlight some of that colour and paint in some of the flowers, and that just gives you a really nice effect. Okay, so that's another way of using it. So what about if you wanted to make, let's get one of these bits of card. So I've cut it down to 12.5 square. I'm going to place that in my platform, and I'm going to use one of my border stamps. Now, these are Julie Hickey stamps. I absolutely adore them. They're so handy, and I do find myself using them all the time. This is from the Floral Border collection. And I've just lined that up, and I've put this on 2 centimetres, and I'm going to remember that. So, in fact, we'll do the colour one again. So, we'll put some blue down. I'll turn it around. And Seedless Preserves into the Mermaid Lagoon. And again, just use your pad to soften the edge. That's giving us quite a nice look. So then we'll rotate that round, put the edge on too, and we're going to repeat the same again. These are the perfect size to go onto your 15 by 30 card blanks. You can mat and layer them up and have a lovely little border around the outside, and they would look lovely. Can you see though, it's not moving each time, it's staying put. I'm using my magnets. How easy is that? And this is just going to give you a really nice finish. Just soften that edge. And you can keep this, well, you could paint it, you could just keep it as it is in the rainbow. I think it looks really pretty like this actually. And then onto that last one, I'll just stamp that down. Just makes a beautiful background. And a little bit of that Mermaid Lagoon in that corner. How effective is that? So what I'm going to do, I've put a link in the top of the post so that it'll take you direct through to the Pink Frog website. Get yourself a bargain, £20, free postage, and £12 worth of watercolour cardstock for free. Enjoy and stay safe.